Individual fire team and squad movement techniques within urban terrain differ slightly from the basic movements used in normal field operations. Several movement techniques take on added importance during combat in urban terrain due to the nature of the battle area. In an urban terrain, soldiers are confronted with different types of obstacles they must negotiate in order to eliminate or capture an enemy position. Street-to-street and house-to-house fighting gives rise to many potentially dangerous situations, so alertness and all-around security are mandatory. For example, the enemy might appear not only from the front, the flanks, and the rear, but also from above and below. There are several rules of movement to remember when moving through an urban terrain. Take care to avoid silhouetting yourself in doors or windows or on rooftops. Avoid open areas like streets, alleys, and parks. Make a visual reconnaissance of the next position before moving. Conceal movement with smoke or covering fire and by using buildings, rubble, and vegetation. Always move rapidly from one position to another. Avoid open areas. They are natural kill zones for the enemy. If you must cross an open area, reduce your risk by taking the following basic precautions. Make a visual reconnaissance of the area and position. Select a route that has some cover or concealment. If none is available, use smoke or covering fire provided by the rest of the team. When ready to move, use the most direct route and move rapidly. This will decrease the chance of the enemy to place well-aimed shots. When 2 or more soldiers must cross an open area, they must prepare to move together to the next position. On a planned signal, the group moves across the open area to the next position at the same time. They move rapidly, about 5 meters apart. Corners are hazardous to untrained soldiers who fail to remain alert. The 3 most common mistakes untrained soldiers make in regard to corners are failing to recognize the danger area, extending their weapons beyond the corner, exposing their presence, exposing their heads at a height that the enemy would expect to see them. To observe around a corner, lie flat on the ground, then move forward slowly, ensuring that your enemy is not forward of the corner. Next, expose your head slowly at ground level so that it appears to be a shadow. Expose your head only enough to observe around the corner. Moving through an urban environment can present some unique challenges to you and your unit, but with preparation and training, they can be overcome and you can successfully accomplish your mission.